All right, welcome everybody to the bottom of the barrel. We are going to taste some whiskey. I'm Johnny, and we have Brenton.
Hey guys.
There he is. He's the expert, and I'm the plebeian. And today we are tasting. You think it's Basil or Basil?
I looked it up online, and everyone that I heard said Basil, but Basil, if you please.
Basil from Kentucky. Okay, and this is the small. These were the like the 375 ml bottle. And what did it cost here locally here in Colorado?
We paid. This is the 375 mil. We paid 20.
$20. Okay. So, how the heck do I get this thing off?
Yeah, that's
Well, it's like this wooden thing.
aluminum foil, and then okay, there we go.
I just want the wooden thing off so that I can read the rest of the label.
Oh, got you. No, that's too pretty. I'm leaving mine on there.
It is pretty, but I want to read the label for all the peoples. Oh, it tears. It tears. We're only reading the part that's not hidden by the label.
This is a Kentucky straight bourbon, which means that it's been aged in a barrel for at least 2 years. So,
Okay. Good. That was the next question.
so Basil Haydens. The label says, and mine is wrapped in this wood, so I can't read that part, but it says when Basil Hayden Sr. began distilling his smooth bourbon here in 1796, holy smokes, a little while ago,
Yeah.
Kentucky was but 4 years old and George Washington was president. Can you read the middle part?
So, I don't think there's anything in the middle. I think they purposefully left that part blank.
Wow, aren't you guys
I'm
smart?
thinking so.
Okay. So today we make Basil Hayden's Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey using the same skill and care that made it a favorite among America's frontier settlers. So this was around the time of George W. Washington. I don't know his middle name, his middle initial. Which, funny enough, Laird's Applejack. Most people think whiskey was the first spirit. It was definitely Applejack, and the Laird's family was around back then with George Washington. But that's for another video.
Right. I think that might have to be a video because I don't think I've ever had Applejack.
Oh, it's great. I love it.
Really?
Yeah.
Next time on.
Next time on Bottom of the Barrel.
Okay. Oh, here we go. I didn't notice this. 80 proof, sophisticated taste remains true to the old family recipe with more rye than a traditional bourbon and its trademark spicy finish. Huh! And it even
You like
says
rye?
any way you like. Perfect.
How do you feel about rye whiskey?
Normally I hate it.
Really?
Yeah, how do you feel about it?
It's not my favorite, but I feel like it deserves a lot of respect, and I need to try it. I need to try it more,
Yeah, I've never had one that I liked, but I've never had a really expensive one. So that
Yeah.
could be my fault.
Okay.
I could just be buying garbage.
Kind of want to hear each bottle has a cork pop factor.
For sure, for sure. Let's hear it.
Oh, that was-
Oh! All mine didn't pop. I took it off too gingerly.
yeah. I find that you have to twist and pull out at the same
Right.
time.
I'm too scared from opening champagne bottles.
So I am still using my brandy snifter glass. I haven't gotten any like one pairing glasses or anything. I really like the glasses Jeremy Sears uses on his channel. He's got it's like a fat glass, but
Right, right. This is the sound I love. Here, let's see if we can hear it.
oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Okay.
So what'd you find on this one?
Let's see. Taking a quick look at their website. Did not tell me very much right off the bat, but it's very pretty.
It's a nice The nose is amazing. It's very sweet, typical bourbon, like
Very
cinnamon,
sweet smelling.
vanilla,
Yeah.
caramel, spice,
Yeah, a little spicy.
a little alcohol burn on the nose.
A little bit. Not very much though, to me.
Yeah, this is 80 proof, so it's only 40% alcohol. So
Right.
I'm excited about this one. I haven't tried.
Yeah, we'll taste it and then I'll tell you some of the notes that they have listed on their site.
Perfect.
It's kind of almost like candy at first.
Yeah, I don't get too much sweet on the taste.
It's like a muted sweet though. Like it's not how do I explain this? It's not sweet like syrupy sweet,
right.
but it's like sweet and coating.
Yeah, it leaves like a film of kind of sugar on your mouth, but very like unsweet sugar. If that makes any sense.
Like for me, it's a little bit sweet at the very front, and then the sweet kind of passes, and it kind of just has a typical kind of a whiskey flavor, nothing outstanding. And then you swallow and you get a little fire, and then a little sweetness left, but also a little bit of that fire left.
Yeah. No burn for me. It diminishes pretty quickly. But the nose, I love smelling this one. Some whiskeys, like they smell so good, and then you taste them, and it kind of it's almost like coffee.
Right,
like coffee,
right.
To me, I've always said, like, if coffee could taste the way it smells, I would drink it all day long. But
No. Yeah, this I really like.
Good.
This, surprisingly. This is okay. Go
I
ahead.
get a lot of vanilla.
Yeah, I don't get a ton, a little bit.
Yeah.
So some of the things they mentioned was spicy rye, yet sweetly smooth.
Okay. Yeah, I get the sweetly smooth part. It's like
Yeah. It's a touch sweet.
Yeah.
What other good? Go ahead.
Like if you've ever had Michter's, this is like syrup in a bottle.
Right, and they also said spicy sweet.
Okay.
I can see there's a hint of spice. So 10-year bourbon.
10 years.
Yeah. So what generally would you expect from a 10-year bourbon?
I mean, I'm just pretty much getting into whiskey within the last like 6 months. I've been getting into it.
Okay.
And everything that I've had this 10 years is usually a higher proof.
Oh, really?
And but this doesn't have, I would have to say I like it. It's not that I dislike it, but it just doesn't have as much flavor as I would like for a 10-year bourbon.
Yeah, it's very unobtrusive. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's good.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and try an ice cube in it.
Okay. I would say if you're trying to get into whiskey, this is like a very mellow.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm about in a snifter, but that's like blasphemy. Now I haven't eaten lunch yet, so.
Uh-oh.
It is 3:00 here. It's not like it's 9 in the morning.
Well, we had things we have to do later.
That's right.
So that's why we're just tasting. We're not drinking. We're tasting. There's a difference.
Yeah. With ice.
It just smells very hint of butterscotchy to me with the ice.
Yeah, to me the ice ruins this one. The flavor's gone.
Yeah, I would have to agree. This was not one I would put on ice.
No. Now, like Maker's Mark or something that's got a lot of punch, that's good with ice.
Well, since we're here and we've already ruined it with ice, we might as well try a splash of Coke.
All right, Johnny's going to try adding Coke to it.
We'll see how that does. I would say, for me, this one's too mellow of a flavor to add ice to.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Which I thought last week when we tried Dewar's, or last episode, I was thinking that would be the same way, but it was very much, I was surprised. But this
Yeah, I was
one,
surprised too. Yeah, this one for me, the ice kind of kills it. It takes all the flavor away.
yeah,
You just have a little bit of burn left.
yeah,
But this would make a really good whiskey and coke. This is not
there you
bad
go.
this way. So it's a little expensive for just to ruin it with coke, but
Yeah, yeah. The full 750, I think it was $40 at our liquor store in Colorado.
okay.
But hey, you
So
use good ingredients, get a good product.
right. So on a scale of 1 to 10,
Scale.
1 to 10 skiers, since it's a whiskey, and we're in Colorado. Where are you ranking this one?
I'm gonna say, as far as bourbons goes, like, because do you still want to do like the ranking of bourbons?
Yeah,
and the ranking?
let's kind of do both.
Okay, so my ranking of where it stands with the bourbons, I've got to give this one probably a 6 out of 10 skiers.
6 out of 10 skiers on the bourbon scale, and on the overall whiskey scale.
Overall whiskey scale, I'm gonna give it a 7. I really did like it. It's not mind blowing. Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
Yeah, I'm thinking on the bourbon scale. This one, if I was going to drink it straight, I would have to give this one probably close to an 8 because it's very unobtrusive.
Okay.
It's not super oaky, which I like. To me, whiskeys and things that are super oaky tend to need the ice, whereas this definitely did not. So
Yeah.
I think for just if you're going to sit and sip by itself, I think this one's probably an 8.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah, on the overall whiskey scale of everything, probably closer to a 7. So, I mean, this is good. Again, not earth-shatteringly good, but pretty dang good.
And good.
Yeah, I'm
Just-
impressed.
Okay. And whiskey, alcohol is subjective. Some people like it really strong, some people like it bitter, some people like it sweet. So, what you drink what you like. And that's
Sure.
the guys at the whiskey vault always say that,
Right. So, while we're here tasting this pretty darn good drink, this Basil Haydens. I can't
Basil Hayden
Basil Haydens, from Kentucky.
from Kentucky.
He turned into the Colonel. So, music-wise, let's say, what have you been listening to?
So yeah, we Johnny and I were talking. We want to just kind of talk about some music that we've been into. Man, I used to be one of those guys that was like, rock's never gonna die. I love rock and roll and keep it alive. But I've been listening to pop. I don't know if it's just the generation
What?
that we're
Blasphemy.
I know, nonstop pop, and specifically like pop that sounds like 80s.
Okay.
I love that. I'm just saying, I think 80s is kind of in right now.
For sure, for sure.
The band I've really been into is Joan.
Joan, like
Yeah, Joan. Look them up, guys. They're good.
A-N. I'm totally going to look them up now because I have no idea. So if you were going to compare them to other artists that I might know from the 80s, where we're getting inspirations from?
I would say Tears for Fears.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay. I have been super on a Palais Royale kick lately.
Okay, I've never heard of those guys.
So my girlfriend turned me on to them. Surprise, surprise. But I would say they're almost like Brit rock, but they're not English.
Okay.
And the guy's got a very gravelly voice. They're not an overly heavy band. It's a very much kind of a poppier sound, but it very much reminds me of like the Brit rock style music. And it's nothing overly complex, and it's just fantastic. And the guy's voice, I don't know how you have a young man with that much gravel in his voice that hasn't just like died.
Maybe he's smoking like 5 packs of cigarettes.
He definitely like 30 packs a day. And even their style is on point. And I was told that the drummer has his own fashion line, and like these guys are like put together. It's kind of cool.
And what do they call it?
Palais Royale.
Palais Royale. Check them out.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you think will be on the docket for next time?
Well, we've done a Scotch. We've done a bourbon. I was thinking maybe we could try an Irish or a rye.
An Irish was actually on my list for the next thing to try.
Okay. There's a million reviews of Jameson out there. I would like to do maybe one that's less known, like Redbreast, or Bushmills is pretty popular, but I still don't see as many Bushmill reviews. So maybe something like that.
Okay. So we'll try that for next time, and we're in the bottom of the barrel. Is that where we're at? Now that we've tasted it?
Episode 2? Yeah.
Episode deuce.
Episode deuce.
All right.
All right.
So, have a drink not on us.
That's right. We'll see you guys later. Have a good one. Drink responsibly, and remember, drink it how you want it. Or how you like it.
In a glass, in a bottle, it doesn't matter.
Out of a bowl.
Out of a bowl. Out of a
Like
fuzzy navel, it's all the same.
Yeah.